Did you know that video will exponentially benefit your business and make you more visible and more relatable to your audience? Like, duh. I'm slowly trying to incorporate video into everything, even the FAQ section of my sales page. And for the best webinar and business advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every single week. And share this video on social so that you can easily find it later. I'm sharing 10 tips in this 4-part video series that helped me get over my fear of video enough to get started, and hopefully they will help you too. This is the second installment. If for some reason you've landed on this video first, then check out my first video in the series to get tips 1 through 3. So, you want to know how to get over your fear of doing video? Here are 3 things I did right to get more comfortable, and they are also the next 3 tips in this 4-part video series. Tip number 4. Choose a topic you know extremely well, such as your personal experiences. My first topic was about my personal mistakes that I made in my business and what I learned from them. Now, any question I received, I could guarantee that I knew the answer. How could I not? This was my personal experience that I went through live. When you're just starting out in your area of expertise, it can be, intimidating. You may feel you know a lot, but not every single thing about your topic. What if somebody asks a question you don't know? What if somebody comments who knows a lot more than you do? What if you look like a fraud? What if you feel like a fraud? And what about the internet trolls? By deciding to make your first few videos about you and your personal experience, yet sharing it in a way that helps others get value, you will feel more at ease and more confident in your topic. Okay, tip number 5, use an outline. I have a script and practice. Review it prior to going live and run it several times in order to get comfortable with what you're going to talk about. Make sure to include an introduction that hooks them in quick story of why your topic matters, the teaching content, and an engagement section to get people commenting, and lastly, a call to action of what they need to do next. If you find that your audience is the type to jump off during your call to action, try to give your call to action a little earlier in the content. For instance, you can give a call to action and then summarize what you just talked about, or introduce your call to action in between your teaching content. Just test whatever works. So why practice so much? Well, I can't stand it when I record and edit a video or even go live and then I rewatch it and then I think of something really cool I could have mentioned. A lot of times it's another video I wanted to point the viewers to, or maybe use a better analogy. So I find when I rehearse like it's the real thing, I think of those little tidbits that I want to include. And the final product is a lot better and more thought out, with a more thought out explanation. But be careful not to add a lot of blah, 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 blah fluff. Speaking of having an outline, how would you like a cheat sheet? You can print this cheat sheet out and use it as you go live or as you record your next video. Because I just so happen to have on page 81 of the Webinar Jumpstart Workbook a live streaming cheat sheet. This is a comprehensive 100-page webinar workbook that's going to give you actionable steps to help you create and host your webinar in the next 30 days. However, you can use the live streaming cheat sheet to help you outline your video topic. Click the link in the description below. Okay, moving on to step number 6. Ask your friends and family for support. I told my friends I was going live so that they could attend and give encouragement. Because let's face it, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than going live or being viewed and all you hear are crickets. Having friends to like, comment, and continue to engage really help with that first-time nerves and get the ball rolling for others to interact. It just feels better when you feel like you're not talking to yourself. Go figure. You can even give them questions to ask so you can respond. Now, if you're going to do this tip, be strategic. Give them questions that are common and help combat limiting beliefs or objections for working with you or for purchasing one of your products. You don't have to do this every time for every video. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't. This is just a strategy you can do to help you with those first time jitters. This is all about just really getting started with video. Now you know 3 more additional tips to help you get over your fear of doing video. My favorite is sharing personal experiences that the audience can learn from, like I'm doing now. Because in the next video, I'm going to share 3 things I did wrong. So be sure to check that video out. And what's your favorite tip? And don't forget, if you're looking for an easier way to create your first or even your next webinar, check out my Webinar Jumpstart Toolkit that includes the webinar worksheets, the webinar slides that come in PowerPoint, Google Slides, and Keynote version, and even the launch planner. You'll find the link here and in the description below. Like this video, subscribe, share this video if you think it will help others, and have a lovely day.